Hello, everyone. Today we are here with Paradox Noctis.
How's everybody doing?
Is there anything you would like to say before we get started?
Uh, Not really. Thanks for having me, Cabot.
It's my pleasure. Okay, we'll go ahead and get into the questions. Do you have any plans for your channel?
World domination. No, I can't even imagine it getting more than the subs that I have, but it's all for fun. So if it gets big, it gets big, but just keep doing what I'm doing. Grow if I can.
Okay. How did you come up with your channel name?
Ah, that was a fun story actually. Uh, Paradox has always kind of been my alias for any other aspect of my life where I needed a name where I didn't want to actually reveal my name. So I went through the process of going to Google and YouTube and searching through any name I could think of that had Paradox in it that may or may not have been taken, and Paradox Noctis sounded pretty cool. I looked it up. Nobody had taken it as far as I could tell. And yeah, I just kind of jumped on it and got dibs on it.
How did your channel avatar come to be?
Uh, my avatar. I don't really actually have a persona for my channel yet, so but the symbol that I use, it's something that I designed a while back. I used to play in a band a few months ago, and we were trying to cycle through, some just some general like designs for our look and things like that, and that was one of the designs I'd come up with, and they just kind of brushed it under the rug. So I figured, I'm not in that band anymore. Whatever. I think it looks pretty badass. I'll use it. Looks kind of. You don't really know what to make of it when you look at it at first, but it just kind of draws your eye in. The stark contrast to the black and white,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nothing super special.
Okay. How has narrating changed you?
How has it changed me? It has definitely made me more comfortable speaking, made me more comfortable with my own voice. It's uh, it's definitely exposed me to the world of YouTube in general. How it's shown me how much work can actually go into the productions that get made on several narrators' channels that I've seen. I used to listen to narrations all the time when I had the chance. I would just listen to them at work, and I would think to myself, yeah, I could do this. And then over Halloween, I decided to do a 31-day Halloween special, and I really figured out just how much work actually goes into these lovely little stories that I make for you people.
Okay. How has narrating changed your life?
How has it changed my life? Let's see. Well, it's gotten me to know several really cool people in the creepypasta community. Nobody huge, but still. I mean, I've met some very colorful characters, including a certain very sadistic, twisted Cabot who's interviewing me at this moment.
Yeah, you learned really fast how sadistic I can be.
Gotta learn to adapt, right?
Definitely. Why did you start narrating?
Why did I start narrating? Like I said before, there was a period where I had just discovered the creepypasta community maybe 9 months ago, and I was absolutely just enamored with the whole concept of it. It's basically campfire stories for the internet, and that really fascinated me. So I decided to go on YouTube, and I had stumbled across a few narrators that did readings of creepypastas, but I came across people who had done just straight readings of them, just like with no music, no sound effects, no anything like that. And then I found people who had made them into like full, like dramatic readings, like audio dramas. And I have a background in audio engineering, so like I make a lot of music in my spare time, nothing noteworthy, but I had background in audio engineering, so I thought to myself, you know what? After the 3 months I had sat listening to him, I had just become so fascinated with him. I thought, you know what? Fuck it, let's give it a try. Let's see if I can do it. And my first attempts were not perfect, but not awful. I had yet to figure out how to remove white noise effectively. So, but I just decided to keep going with it just to see if it would take off at all. Not really taken off yet, but I do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. But to answer your question, I just decided shits and giggles, let's give it a try. That's the short answer.
That works.
I just thought, I could do this.
What creepypasta do you want to narrate, but are having trouble doing so?
Okay. These are where the questions start getting tough.
Hmm.
I can't necessarily pin down one that I really want to narrate, but I can't do. I can name a few that I just have trouble with in general, but I don't know. I'll try my hand or try my voice at narrating any good creepypasta that I can. Some of them, they're a little difficult to narrate for me because I find it hard sometimes to get into that the female voice that's needed. I mean, I work alone on these, so needless to say, you hear my voice, you really think I can pull off a
Hmm.
female voice effectively. But yeah, Cabot Cabot here knows about my dirty little YouTube secret, but we're not going to talk about that here. So
At least not at the moment.
yeah, no, we're not talking about that. See, this is what I was saying. The sick, twisted, and sadistic interviewer.
It's not my fault you handed me blackmail.
Oh, okay, so it's blackmail now. We talked about this, Cabot. We talked about this.
Hey, keep me happy. I'll be a good girl. That sounded a lot more wrong than I meant.
Whatever works, right?
Um,
Out of context. Somebody take a blooper real quick.
On to the next question.
It's quick. Somebody get me the blackmail.
Which creepypasta has made an impact on your life? Like a distraction.
Oh, look. A distraction. A creepypasta that's made an impact on my life. I can't really say one has impacted my life so much. I can say that there's been a creepypasta that sort of tested my mettle as a narrator, if that makes any sense. Like, the creepypasta that sort of made me make the decision to really pursue the whole narrating thing was The Origin of Laughing Jack. That one is probably the longest one that I did, and so much love and work and insanity went into creating that one. It just turned into a full-blown audio production, and it's probably the one that I'm most proud of. But that one probably had the biggest impact on me because it really showed me what I was capable of producing in a short amount of time.
Okay. What creepypasta will you not narrate?
Anything that has god awful grammar or punctuation errors or is Jeff the killer.
Okay. That works. That's actually the most common answer. Um, and we are on our last official question, which is, what is a fun fact about yourself?
This is the one question I don't think I prepared for. uh, okay, fun fact about old Paradox here. Paradox runs a second YouTube channel that is never going to see the light of the creepypasta community.
Just wait till I get a hold of a link.
No, don't you worry about that.
Now, another fun fact, you can talk about your band. Oi!
Okay, so I guess Cabot's answering the question for me. I do, like I mentioned earlier, I do a lot of music on the side. Probably, I do everything from dubstep to classical. My musical influences span from the hardcore to the very tame. But what I've been working on lately, what's had my attention the most, I should say, is my agrotech work. Bands like Dawn of Ashes, Cyclone 9, Cyborg Core, things like that. It's a aggressive, very aggressive techno style, I guess you would call it. It's very, it's like if you mixed techno with a horror movie. It's very aggressive stuff.
Okay. Which, I have heard your music. I love your music.
Oh, well, thank you.
So, is there anything else you would like to say or talk about before we wrap this up and before I kill my cat?
Not that I can think of. Just, I really appreciate the interview, Cabot.
Oh, it's very much my pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine.
Okay.
It's always fun carrying on conversation with you.
It's definitely been a blast meeting you and getting to know you. I will admit that. Alright. Well, for more on Parallax, make sure you check the description below and go to his channel. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. So, okay, I'll talk to everybody later, and bye everybody.
Bye, everyone.